it was another very tight one. Are you wondering how you've lost it?
Well, I am, you know, I can't. The players have given me everything that I've asked for. Sometimes you don't always get it. I'd just like to congratulate Brian Barry Murphy. You know, he's done a good job since he took over at Rochdale, and you know, he's a great lad, and it's nice to see him do well. Obviously, at the expense of us, it's hard to take, especially the way the game went, because you know, if anyone was going to win the game, it was going to be us. We've made numerous chances, and sometimes the luck doesn't go with you, and you don't win a game of football. You end up losing a game that you can't believe you've ever lost, because you know, if it was on possession, it was on shots, it was on crosses, and corners, everything. You've won everything, but the one that matters, which is the goals, and you know, it's a good bit of play by them to get the goal, but you know, they've been at our goal twice in the whole game. Ended up winning again.
I know you've been frustrated this calendar year with not creating lots of chances and not testing the goalkeeper a lot. You did seem to create a lot tonight. Yeah,
the keeper's made a couple of really good saves. At first, I don't know how that one's not gone under him. It hit him on the backside, and then there's one that's hit their player, bounced right into his hands. We've had numerous ones flash across the face of the goal. And listen, I've been in football long enough to know sometimes it's not your night. What you can't do is just curl up in the ball and hide away from the fact you've got to keep going. You know, no one's got any divine right to have luck. You know, the harsh reality is we weren't going to be kept alive tonight, and neither Rochdale. You know, we've got to go again on Saturday. We're still above Rochdale. So, you know, we've got to try and now put our foot down, try and get the 2 wins that's going to be required to keep us up.
The fact that this was your game in hand means the situation's the same for you. Does that mean that you can just reset and go again for Saturday and concentrate on getting the 3 points and not dwell on a missed opportunity or whatever you want to call it?
Listen, you know, we're running out of time here. You know, we seem as though we just can't buy a goal or a win. You know, and you know, we've bemoaned the pitch, but Jordan Clark goes on the goalkeeper, he's putting it in his empty net and the ball bobbles up, and he miskicks it wide. And you know, it's easy to point holes at people and pick fault. You know, if the ball bobbles for their lad and he puts it over the bar, and the ball doesn't bobble for Jordan Clark, we win the game 1-0. If the referee puts the whistle to his mouth and then decides to blow it instead of not blowing it, after 2 minutes it's a different game. Not necessarily going to score the penalty, but there's lots of little twists and turns that sometimes your luck's not in, and tonight your luck isn't. Our luck wasn't in tonight, but it certainly wasn't for the lack of effort.
With fortune seeming to go that way, how worried are you at the moment?
I've been worried all season, to be honest. You know, it's we don't seem to be able to click tonight. We played well tonight. You know, I don't think anyone can begrudge us that. I don't think even the most ardent Rochdale fan would thought they deserved to win the game. But if you score more goals than the opposition, I suppose you do so.
There are so many teams still involved in it. Is 2 wins going to be all you need? Is it maybe even going to be less than that? I
don't know, but you know, at this moment in time, we'd just like to take the lead at home, because that seems to be something that we can't do at the moment. Sometimes you scratch your head, but you've got to keep going. You've got to keep battling away. You know, it was a big blow losing Billy with his groin, and things like that, you know, go against you.
I know this is a ridiculous question, but how big is Saturday against Walsall, the team second from bottom?
Well, today was big, wasn't it? We've just got to keep going. Every game you play is going to be big.
Supporters, over 2,000 tonight, 900 from Rochdale. Do they need to play their part as well Saturday?
I thought our fans were great tonight. Got behind us, give it everything, and you know, we've got to go and give it everything for them again on Saturday.
And something I've asked you a couple of times this season, have you got to pick yourself up before you can go and pick the players up?
No, you know, I'm very much a student of form, and I know that the performance was acceptable tonight. There's been plenty of times in this barren run where the performances haven't been acceptable. You know, one of our glorious captains there before, Peter Gavana's telling me he can't believe that we've lost again. The fact that he's the Gingy Jinx. But listen, we've got to keep going again. You know, it's going to be hard work, and it's no point me losing my faith and me losing what I do well, which is lift the players.